underground superstar. I awake around 11 or so with a kitten in my face. That's not innuendo. I shake the cobwebs out my head. Live alone so I don't bother making the bed. I change sheets once every other week, making 4 cups of coffee before I brush my teeth. Should I shower? Hell no. Use a little baby powder to cover the smell. Check the cell phone.
It's 11:45 when your night is just ending. Ours is just beginning. My name is Mr. Blue, and as always, I'm joined by Doc and Dingy ST.
Yo.
Tonight we're joined by none other than Shanae. Say hi to everyone, Shanae.
Hi, everyone.
And she's waving everybody. She's
looking in a mirror and scratching a post.
Hey, if you're ever bored, you can check us out. Check our website out at it's1145.podbean.com, or check us out and subscribe to us on iTunes. Yes, we are on iTunes. Hallelujah. Follow us on Twitter at it's1145, and make sure to check us out on facebook.com/1145. So, it's kind of been a long time since we've gotten together, fellers. I want to say it's been about 2 weeks since we've all the 3 of us have been together.
We're blaming that solely on you.
Yeah, it's a lot my fault.
It's a hooker fetish.
Yeah, yeah, there is a
First of all, I just need to say one thing. Why are you eyeing down my beer and cringing? Because it's the liquid of it's the liquid of your people.
Highlight light. It's not even highlight. Why are you drinking? Why?
Made in
Wisconsin, which sadly
I'm
drinking
all
it.
for Wisconsin.
Obviously
but
not.
I am sad to see. I mean,
Sure.
it's like saying that Milwaukee's best is the best.
the beast is the best.
The can doesn't lie.
When you're 13 years old, it is the best beer.
5 9s in a can, get some ice going in this bitch, fire up the sauna in a paddle boat, you're good to go.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Don't rip the liquid of your
Sauna
people.
on a paddle boat. Ooh.
Boy, that would be interesting.
Wait.
Patent pending.
Patent
Bending.
Trademark that shit.
So yes, it's been mainly my fault. I've been busy on other adventures that we may or may not get into. But tonight, we're going to talk about a couple things. Obviously, the big one that happened: Osama bin Laden is dead. Everybody, 10 years. All I got to say is we should have hired the mob 10 years ago, and that guy would have been dead.
I miss him already.
In 10 days. You know.
Oh,
England and the royal wedding. Enough with that shit. I actually know people that stayed up until 4 in the morning just to
I
watch
know
all that.
many.
Like, come on.
I may have DVR'd it.
You know what I found out today? There's going to be another royal wedding next year.
Oh, really?
The other douchebag princess thing kid is getting married next year.
Yay! Oh,
God.
Oh, boy. So they can spend $30 million on that one. No, wait.
This one was
31?
50.
50?
Yeah.
50 million? Okay, like,
Bust out the
$50
bass.
million on a wedding? That's just ridiculous. Like, what else? Was there unicorns at this wedding?
Pegasus.
Yeah.
And Elton John,
Oh.
more than likely.
Oh, that's a unicorn. Or is that his husband?
That's his husband. One of them's poking. I don't know. But,
And speaking of my hatred for England, next year is also the Queen's 60th year on the throne.
wow. 60 years of her being the queen.
And she doesn't do anything.
Oh, I thought you meant on a shitter when you said the throne.
One would think.
Actually, growing up,
It's a long time on the throne.
we have a steps to our bathroom in our toilet because
I've seen that before. That's
it's on-
creepy. Not your house.
Yeah.
Just your sister's room. But
hey, because it's got to be higher than the ground, the floor to flush. But whatever.
it's literally a throne.
Yeah, you walk up to it and you do your
sit.
business on it and you feel like a king. Like, ha! Look at all my glory.
That's special.
But also with Osama, we're going to be talking about conspiracy theorists and how fucking annoying they are and how everybody seems to get drawn in right away by
Good
them.
movie, though.
Oh, God.
It's like one bad Mel Gibson film.
That's going on the worst movies of all time list.
Give me back my son!
Get off my damn plane.
What do you mean one bad Mel Gibson movie?
Hold
Hey.
on. How dare you talk bad against
Just
the role
one.
warrior.
There's more than one, but there's not multiples. I mean,
There may be 2. It's not like the guy's Kevin Costner.
Or The Rock, or
he may hate a Jew or
or
two.
Vin Diesel, or
Yeah.
Like Let's watch.
I can keep going with this. There's lots of movies
Okay.
that have bad actors.
We'll be talking about the NFL draft and its overhypingness, like how
It's over. Who gives a shit?
yeah. But
Packers are gonna win this year.
Shut up.
Hey, we start talking any football, and the Wisconsin fan shouts out Packers, Packers, Packers. You know, it's all she knows. How many teams are in the NFL? One.
Yeah.
And they win every year.
And they win it.
Tito.
Also, we'll be talking about Lariano and his no-no, because I know it makes my boy Doc angry.
Still a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Doesn't prove anything.
So,
Yeah, it was the worst team in baseball.
we are the worst team in baseball. That's what we're
No, we're not. Not
Now we
anymore.
pulled ahead. We
Oh, we
just
pulled
won
ahead.
2 games in a row.
Yeah,
No,
2
we,
games.
One more. That's called a winning streak.
No,
It's a miracle.
Who's the dude
We
that
swept a
just did
2-game series.
no-hitter?
Lariano.
Francisco Lariano. So,
He's from like
What team?
the Andes Mountains or
Sorry.
something.
the Minnesota Twins.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I have
weird.
to pout.
That's not the Brewers.
It's not how many MLB teams on there? One, the Brewers, who we kick the shit out of whenever we play.
I'm not really a baseball fan. I am a football fan.
Is that
The
just
Brewers still suck.
yeah.
I have no comments.
Miller Park, my ass. Melted Cheese Park.
Bud Selig's Park.
I love cheese.
Who doesn't love cheese, huh? What type of cheese would that be?
Cheese that comes from California.
Yeah.
It's only the best cheese.
So, speaking of the Twins, like, at least in the month of May, we're only 4 days in, but we've got 2 straight wins. You know, Morneau with the shaved head.
Still only seven games below 500.
You know what? But this is how our lovely Twins. They usually
The
start.
Canadian shaves his head, so we get good luck now.
Hey.
It's like he's like a troll doll. When you shave his head, you rub him, and you're like, ooh, hockey, hockey, hockey.
Hockey. It's exact opposite because these guys grow these playoff beards in hockey. So he's like, hey, I'll shave my head, maybe I'll hit the ball farther.
Just be back by bedtime.
Okay.
He'll play like 2 weeks and then get
Right.
hurt.
Concussion.
He'll pull like some muscle nobody knows about.
His vagina muscle.
Oh, nobody
He's
knows
got
about
one.
that.
He's got one.
Yeah.
We saw it last year.
No, there's concussion. It's very serious. Just get out there and play. You're not likely to get hit in the head in baseball. It's a rare occurrence. That's why it's a highlight all the
It's a
time.
ball. You have a helmet, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
And now you have a really
Turn
big
into John
helmet.
Olerud, okay? Just wear a helmet at all times.
I was waiting for him to do that this year too, by the way.
Comes out in a foam helmet. Stand down first with a foam helmet. The chin strap.
like one of those
Just
rugby
drooling.
hat
Got a
helmets.
bib on him. Twins bib. Just
Well, what is it? He hasn't played that many games at first anyway. Like, it's Kadyr's, I think, taking the most. And talk about a versatile player, Kadir, except for his bat's kind of slow this year. I mean, guy's playing right field, first, second base. Guy could catch if we really needed him to. I mean,
Just giving handies in the dugout.
Gardy, I need to play.
they got him like
It's gonna cost you, son.
they got him like tethered to the bat rack so he can't like move.
He's also wearing a foam helmet.
Let him run back and forth for a while.
Speaking of Twins, what is your best Twins game memory? Like, as a fan, just like being there, Sinead, you're out of this because you probably don't have too many, but I mean.
I have had some of the best seats available.
Oh, this is true. This is true.
I mean, who
Do
are
tell.
you to
She
tell?
got you seats.
She got me.
She
seats.
got you good seats.
Well, I was just excluding her, because I mean it's sacrilege to talk good about a Minnesota sports team, and
For the record, she didn't get me shit.
I'm
got you wild
working
tickets.
on it. Yeah.
That was a year ago.
All right. First of all,
And I appreciate
I
that
am
as my
sorry. I'm not working full time for the
Well,
people
what
that can
the hell?
provide free amenities for
The weather
my
is too bad in the
friends.
streets.
Why didn't I just bring the girls those times? I have no idea. Way too much spent on you men who give me what in return?
tons and tons of pleasure.
Well,
Sadly failed.
oh,
Speak for yourself.
Buzzing. I
Listen,
think she was looking at you.
as she takes a drink and goes, sadly, no.
Oh.
But no,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
Sinead,
of course.
since you want, what is your favorite Twins baseball game memory?
Ooh. leaning over and talking to the players.
It's my favorite memory, too.
You were flirting with Carlos Gomez.
Gross.
Was,
Didn't speak English.
I had no idea what he was saying, but
Well, exactly.
I was hot to trot. Let me tell you.
Who the hell uses hot to trap in the 1920s?
Well, you know, I am a classy woman.
You know Gomez is on the Brewers now?
Whoa.
Whoa, maybe I
maybe
should
he-
go back home and watch
maybe.
a few games.
Check out that Dominifro.
Oh, yeah, hit ball, I run ball. There's Ray, there's Nene.
Well, look at the sun here. It's all bright here.
And this is why I'm happy now.
So, Doc, on to your favorite Twins memory.
Well, mine is a memory that I have been told about that I don't remember. So, that right there, it's good. And of course, the aforementioned Brewers were involved. We were at
Was it Tommy's 590th home run?
No. Walking on the street? That one?
Yeah.
That was very memorable. I was hammered.
Oh, that was terrible. Hey, I think we should leave. Okay.
No, I was severely intoxicated with a very large group of people at a Twins game.
Oh,
And
God.
We were sitting there watching them play the Brewers, and of course there happened to be Brewers fans sitting right behind us, directly behind us, and they were older. Not 60s older, but 40s, 50s. And every time the Twins would make an error or fuck up in any sort of way, they would cheer and clap loudly. So, to my knowledge, which I don't remember, I decided to turn to them and tell them if they didn't shut the fuck up, I would kidnap their children, take them to my cabin, and tie them up, and force them to watch me molest their children.
This is the worst thing I have ever heard in my life.
If
Are
they
you
didn't
serious?
stop
Oh, no.
bashing the Twins.
Wow. You should never go to a Packer game.
Oh, I'd be packing a gun. I would be.
Oh, everyone
I'm not a Minnesota
laboring.
Vikings fan, but I'd be like, fuck these people.
I don't know. I get.
Terrible.
Like I said, I don't remember it, and this is what I was told happened. So,
So the whole story was embellished. You probably said very nice things to these
oh
people.
yeah, well, let's go to my car. That's probably how it ended up.
But what he thought he said was...
You have wonderful children.
We slammed a couple of Yeg bombs and dry humped in my car. They were a nice couple.
All right. Well, I guess my favorite memory involves some co-employees of mine. It was kind of an employee outing thing. We took a bus. Basically, it turned out to be a drunk bus all the way down.
Yeah,
And,
that's how mine kind of goes.
Yeah, I know. Same thing, huh? But anyway, we got down there, and
It's a lot of head, eh?
Yeah, I see.
so we get down there, and we're all sitting in, I think it was between innings, must have been like second or third inning. And they get the t-shirt launcher out. You guys probably already know who I'm talking about. Maybe Shanae doesn't, but we'll just call him Jay for short. They start shooting t-shirts, and this t-shirt's coming up our way, and Jay just makes this bead for this t-shirt and completely biffs it. The thing lands on the ground, picked it up or something, and he gets up, and he's like, yeah, I got a shirt. And he's got this huge frickin' gash in the back of his head, just bleeding. The security guy comes down, and he's like, you're gonna have to go get stitches. So he misses the entire game, except for the last. It actually went into extra innings. I think it went 11 innings, and fucking Punto of all people, I think, hit the game-winning home run. It was versus Seattle, but
One of
he
his
made
4
it.
home runs.
Yeah, exactly. He made it. He made it.
What?
He made
Punto
it.
probably did that. Like, did I actually?
He made it back for the final inning to see that. I guess just the hilariousness of him being so.